What's up, YouTube? I'm Josh, and this is another episode of Beard Meets Flavor. Today, we're taking it way back and recreating one of my favorite Taco Bell classics, the Beef Meximelt. Stick around. I'll show you how it's done. All right, so first thing we need to do is make our pico de gallo, which we've done before. So you can check out that video. I'll put a link at the bottom if you want to see a real detailed version of it. But basically, we've got Roma tomatoes. I've got some jalapenos, some serranos, some cilantro, a white onion, lime juice, salt, and pepper. So I'm going to go ahead and chop this stuff up. We'll be right back. All right, so we've got everything mixed. We've got tomatoes, onions, cilantro. We've got a jalapeno and half a serrano because I wanted this to have a little extra heat. I'll put the full recipe down in the description so you guys can check it out. And obviously with the heat level, if you're sensitive to heat, you can just use a jalapeno. If you're really sensitive to heat, you can omit the jalapeno altogether and just use like a green bell pepper for flavor, whatever you like. But now that we've got that, I'm just going to add a little bit of salt. And he's very excited about it. And some lime juice. Probably just like a teaspoon of lime juice. Now we'll worry about putting the cap on in a sec. And we'll just give that a good mix. So you can kind of see everything's cut about the same size except for the jalapenos. Obviously, I dice those very fine because you don't want to get a big piece and blow out your palate. Now let's just give her a little taste. That's perfect. So you can make this the day before. The longer it sits, the more it's going to kind of meld the flavors. So I'm going to pop this in the fridge, and we'll get the meat out so we can start cooking that. So now for the beef in this Meximelt. Got a pan hot. There's a little extra olive oil, but no worries. Got a pound of ground beef, 80-20. Put that in there. And we're basically just going to brown this up. So we'll go ahead and kind of get to the point where we're ready to start putting in seasonings and stuff like that here in just a minute. So stick around. All right, so we've got the meat browned off, drained off the excess fat. You can kind of see where we're at size-wise. It's not like super fine because I do want some tooth. This isn't going to be an exact reproduction of the Beef Meximelt. It's going to be kind of like my rendition. Little guy over there. It's just a midget. All right, so we're going to start off with some cumin. Oh, I can't say. He's a little person. All right, so cumin. Probably about a teaspoon of cumin. I'm going to go with some smoked paprika. Same thing. Probably about I don't know, maybe half a teaspoon, somewhere around there. You can really smell that cumin, baby. All right, so I got some ancho chili pepper. Same thing, about a teaspoon. There we go. And then some chipotle chili powder. Same thing, about a teaspoon. Okay. And then I'm going to use this charred chili and lime seasoning as well. This has salt in it, so okay. And then, because there's nothing better than fresh ground pepper. And so, like I said, we did about a teaspoon of everything. Again, I'll put the recipe down below. And then we're going to start heating this up to get those spices to kind of come alive. And then we're almost there. The cool thing about this is it's like very easy to do. It's super easy, super delicious. So you can whip this up and have some beef Meximelts for the fam. And I mean, I don't know, start to finish, it'll probably take us about 20 minutes or something like that. All right. Oh, God. It's not one of my videos if I don't flip crap all over the table, huh? He thinks it's hilarious. All right. I'm going to add one quick thing here because Taco Bell's meat's kind of saucy. So I'm going to just add about a tablespoon of flour. And basically, we're just going to kind of make a little. Here, come here. Say hi. This is what you're hearing. So if we can make these meals while this tiny little terrace is running around, you guys definitely can as well. Huh? Yeah. All right, get out of here. All right, so just like we always do, we're going to kind of cook this flour down for a little bit because we don't want to taste that flour, but basically we're going to kind of make the meat have a little bit of a sauce to it. Okay. Well, good news is we don't have to worry about his lung function. He seems to be doing just fine. Got to get a little bit of stock. You can use vegetable stock, beef stock. We have chicken on hand, so about a quarter cup. And then so we'll cook this for a few minutes, let the sauce thicken up, and we'll come right back. Okay, so the meat's done. We got our seasonings, everything's kind of cooked down. So you can kind of see it's not like there's liquid, but it's just got that nice sauciness to it. So, all right, and then last thing we're going to do, we did add a little bit more salt since it was a little bland. Make sure you're tasting as you're cooking. We're just going to add, I don't know, about a teaspoon of lime juice. And that's it. Meat's done. Yeah, meat's done, ready to rock and roll. So we'll move on to the next part where we start assembling these bad boys, and then finally we get to eat. So we'll see you guys in just a second. All right, so we're going to build. I've got a mixture of sharp cheddar, and pepper jack. I think they just use Monterey Jack, but why not add a little extra something? All right, so we've got the cheese down there. Get our meat. Okay. And then all we're going to do is I'm going to put this on a plate and put it in the microwave for about 30 seconds. So we'll do that real quick. All right, so we'll cut it and we'll come right back. All right, so we got it out about 15 seconds. It'll finish melting. And the last thing we need to do is do our pico de gallo. Okay. And then we're just going to boom. Beef Meximelt, baby. Oh, we lost some of our goodies. Get back in there.
Just stop for a second.
Mm-hmm.
I want to look at that handprint on your apron. Move your arm.
All right, we're going to make a few more of these, and we'll come back. All right, this is what we do this for. Now we finally get to try these bad boys, but if you guys have stuck around this long, do us a favor, like, subscribe, tell a couple friends, help the channel grow, it means a ton to us. So without further ado, let's do it. All right. I mean, it's not for the beer to meet the flavor. Let's go. That's amazing. The meat is super juicy, super cheesy. The tortilla is nice and soft. And that freshness from the pico de gallo, a little bit of heat, absolutely amazing. Do yourselves a favor, try this at home. We'll see you on the next one.